Hello, everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing? Geek Mad, good to see you guys, as always. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. My fucking bitrate is fluctuating like mad, and I don't know why. As soon as we got to the third verse of Majima Construction, my bitrate was going nuts. And it still is. I'm not downloading anything. I shouldn't be. The Xbox is turned off. We'll see how this goes, shall we? But yeah, I don't have much to talk about today. Most of my talking was yesterday. If you missed what I talked about, I think Mad posted the image in the Discord. But other than that, I think I don't really have much to talk about. We are 8 cases away from the end of the game. And yeah, I say let's crack on with it. Right. The Naked City is where we pick up in the world of Vice Narcotics. 3 cases yesterday. If we keep that up, we'll be able to crack up the final cases in 2 streams. I think we've got 2 more cases yet of advice. It's this, and I think it's called. I think there's another one, and then we're in arson. Oh?
Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Okay, the world's loaded in around us.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing it as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
I'm sorry?
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now.
What's wrong with this suit? This suit is
The
crisp.
same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
I can tell you're
What's wrong with this? What's wrong with the suit, Roy? The suit is crisp. The drip is on point. Alright, let's go check out this cadaver.
You seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of L.A. forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Alright. Alright. Just be heartless, Roy. Why don't you just be completely heartless to the fact that, you know, someone's dead.
What the hell?
But oh well. Death happens, apparently. Alright. Murder scene, 2:25 p.m. So apologies if I sound a little out of it today. I don't know why. I don't feel at 100%. But I want to get this game finished so I can stick to my schedule.
Floor. Apartment 6. In the back.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
2nd floor, apartment 6. I'm assuming it's the one with the door open. Yep.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
It's like a meeting of the past.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
So we've got Rusty thinking that it's just a blatant suicide, and we've got Bukowski thinking that it is a murder, along with Carruthers. Don't know why the game put me past the bathroom, but here we are.
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
Yeah, I took a look.
Be my guest.
No foam. You can tell that from up here. Also,
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
her lips aren't blue.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
She wasn't drowned. She, if anything, was beaten with a ring.
A very unusual ring.
Onyx.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Well, it's black, whatever it is. Bite marks. Okay, so either she was really kinky or the guy who killed her is a bit of a pest.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Alright.
This is her in these photos?
Why does Cole always go for the hairbrush? Why does Cole always go for the hairbrush?
Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh?
Alright, let's look around the apartment.
Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
Quality English smoking jacket.
Haskell and Shaw, Savile Row, London. Okay. Lives a decent lifestyle, I guess, if she goes to London that often.
Looks like barbiturates.
Doesn't say a pharmacist or anything on the tablet, though. Oh my god, you actually hear something shaking inside of it.
Barbiturates.
More sleeping
It's
pills.
just rattling around in this thing.
Oh, hello. Prescription.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Take one capsule daily after a meal. Benzedrine. Okay. So we've got a Benzedrine prescription. We've got sleeping pills. We've got suspected morphine. Oh.
No good to me.
Why the hell would the game tell me to look at the iron then if there's nothing there? It's never the rolling pin, but...
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Ladle? Sure, I guess.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
I don't get why the game keeps telling you, you know, to look at the random kitchen utensils if they have nothing to do with the cases. I guess it's like a false lead kind of thing.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Just very smartly.
There's been a modeling assignment.
It looks like a cheapo. Although, this is the 40s. I doubt they'd wear them that blatantly.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
That's a reference. Oh, wait. Ooh. Further investigate. Nothing on the back of that one. See if there's anything on the back of any of these. Ooh.
It's a place to start.
Dasane, 86582 Hollywood Boulevard. Okay. Anything on the back of this one? Nope. I love how it zooms in on the blatantly empty empty paper on the back.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be
Have a
doing,
Pepsi.
someone I should
Oh, thanks for the
call.
drink.
We
I
can
need
make
a
those
refill.
calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to
Thanks
set
for the
her
drink, Matt.
affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? This is there. I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Alright, so no obvious next of kin. Okay. Oh, bottle down, although it doesn't matter. Right, victim state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Then, morphine, suicide. That's a big gemstone. Phenobarbital pills in silver pill box prescribed for troubled sleep and depression. But if she didn't have a problem with her personal life, why would she prescribe something for depression?
Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sleeping pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Well, to some people it does.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
She's hiding something.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Die. Well, there's a men's smoking jacket in the bedroom.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Great. Something that can't help us.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Yeah, no, she's not giving the full story.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Hey, 3 out of 3.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
So, are we missing any clues? We are. We are missing something. And that's just the hairbrush. We are missing one thing. I don't want to use the intuition point. Just the same label. There's nothing else. Okay. Just the barbiturates. Just the prescription for Benzedrine. Okay. Alright, nothing else in the bedroom, it seems. What about the hat boxes? Fox. Alright, the fact that we can't interact with it means there's nothing to come of it. Nothing on the sofa. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing to do with the windows. Don't know what it could be. I don't want to use an intuition point. I don't want to use an intuition point. What could we have missed? What could we have missed? I have no idea. Wait, didn't the guy tell us to look for morphine? The guy told us to look for morphine. We should look in places.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
So there's nothing inside the apartment.
Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Alright. Look for bins or places they could dispose of things. Oh. It's right there. Got it.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Right, but we have
I think
military syringe at the scene. We have military syringe of morphine at the scene. And suspicion of it being the case, so... Oh. Well, we got an achievement for that. Let's go. Right. I guess let's do the dress store. We'll do it to the doctors afterwards. Wait for a... More than likely, we'll get a call from KGPL telling us about a coroner's report. So...
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
Galloway's an arsehole.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Another dispatch. Cool! Oh, we almost flipped the car. We almost flipped the car. Okay, we're fine, though. Now let's head over to this Lassine, or Lassinine, or however the fuck you pronounce it. Should be coming up on the right. Dassine dress shop.
KTI features the best live programming.
Morning, Baba Mwama. How you doing, man?
Remember that dead lady they found under the train?
Well, hello.
Guy,
What can I help you with today?
The case. Book some bar.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
Why do all the secretaries look the same?
Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She's dead.
She was found dead this morning. How How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well,
It's
she moved
Aria.
to New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Okay, no obvious ticks. Not looking away, looking dead straight at us. Truth.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
So you fired her because she was eye
Does she have
candy.
any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
Heather?
These gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Okay.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a
That is a
fortune.
huge pearl.
Must really
Jesus. Alright. Relationship of with victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Looking straight at us, not looking away. Truth.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Right, okay. Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Again, looking straight at us and looking away. Starting to get
She was
these.
wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Right,
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What?
Yeah, they are, Bob.
Oh, no.
It's a suspected murder.
I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Right. Into the car. Ow, my nose.
You are listening to an American Century Broadcasting station.
Alright, let's go Dr. Stoneman's practice. But the fact that the game hasn't automatically given us a location means we're about to get a phone call from KGPL.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Bit of a dick move, though, no? Not telling her friend's dead until, like, you're about to make way with the info. But that's the second case. We didn't end up interviewing Valdez. We followed a different lead. Absolutely fireproof. Absolutely fireproof. Dr. Stoneman, 5th floor, 505.
Stoneman, office 505.
Oh, thank God there's an elevator. But you just put in the second floor, Phelps.
In this
What?
town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Alright, 505. Ah, must be the one with the golden handle.
Yes, sir. Your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Okay.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's the patient. Okay. I thought that was the doctor.
Dr. Stoneman,
That's it?
we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Relationship with victim.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Didn't you prescribe her the medication, though? Yeah. Benzodrine prescription. You've got to know her for quite a bit. And it's also July 46. You've known her for over a year.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Shout out to remembering that the year is 1947.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzodrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzodrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
What?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzodrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
His eyes are shifty, raise the eyebrow, he's looking away. There's more to it.
Benzodrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
And yet you started off this interview by saying you barely knew her.
We'll be in touch.
Ooh. Phone. Hey, an intuition point.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
What's he doing in the background?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help you, Detective?
Help, Detective.
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okie dokie. Hollywood Receiving Hospital. Gentlemen. Alright, let's go investigate the corpse. Do 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 do. There we go.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
I don't know.
He was a bit shifty.
Relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Roy. You're not wrong. Hollywood Receiving Hospital.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Although that's not how doctors work, Roy. It apparently is true enough. Alright, here we are. The mortuary. Right next to the police station, thank God. Unlike the one in Central. At least they cover the corpse. Modesty in death, I guess. Nope, that's the coroner's office. I want the morgue. There we go.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
That's another corpse. Oh.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
Jesus
That guy's
Christ.
name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Oh? He's fucked. So she got... At least close her fucking eyes, dude. She got strangled, he got beaten. Unicornet. That's part of a car, right?
His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
That's a harmonica, okay.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy, calm down, you dick. Interview room 2, Henry Arnett. What was Arnett's connection again? Relationship with victim. Informed of Mr. Henderson. Fiance of Heather Swanson and friend of Julia Randall. Okay.
Right through the red light. Bet she never saw it.
Interview 2 is this way. God damn it. Put signs up for fuck's sake. This is the jail. Okay. This is an interview 2. Oh, here's interview 2. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so blind.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Okay. Relationship with victim.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
You knew her well enough, though, to connect her with your partner. You're hiding something. You've got to be.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know.
Fucking on the side.
Yes. We had relations.
Oh, informed of Mr. Henderson.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
He's hiding something, but that's a different tell from doubt. I think he's... We'll see what Cole says when you say lie, and see if that points us in the right direction.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Well, that contradict... Yeah, didn't the fucking... The housekeeper say he was from San Francisco? Yeah.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
Using it for
Wearing a
money.
distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Right? Burglary suspect LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Nah, he's hiding something.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right. Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
Lying through his
That'll
teeth.
be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Lying through his fucking teeth.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Alright. Time to tail this motherfucker. Yeah, he was very bad lying about my armor.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Alright, we have a car between us. Fine. No, we don't. No, yes, we do. And that car between us is now another car between us.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Just always want to keep a car between us. Keep an eye on that cream car. We've lost the car between us, but I've got eyes on him, which is the important thing. Let off the gas a little bit here. Idiot. My right of way.
Whoa, back off before we get made.
Oh, come on. I'm like 10 feet behind, like 15, 20 feet behind him. Come on.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
My right of way, asshole. Right on red shouldn't be a thing.
Damn it, we got pink. He's off, quick.
What? How? What? Alright, I did nothing weird then. I just stopped driving.
And Americans recognize quality whether they're in New York, Milwaukee, Chicago, or Los
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Let's see if we can get another car between us. Alright, we got a couple.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Alright. Fucking pick away where you're going, Dingleberg.
I expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Man, the AI in this game is not great at driving. I've said that hundreds of times, but bears repeating every time. My right of way, asshole.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Alright, let's hope for another car in between us, otherwise I'm just gonna have to go pretty slowly here. Alright, we got a couple of cars between us, we'll be fine. We should be, at least. We're giving you room, come on. Fine, you don't want the room? I'll take the gap back. Cheers. Doing this to get.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Let me through, thank you.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Just gonna park up here.
That ought to do it. Now get back in close.
Hot dog stand. Alright, where are you going, Arnett? A pawn shop?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money.
Alright.
Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Thank you.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Let's try and stick this far back.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
Excuse. There's no way he could tell it was me at that distance. And all I was doing was looking in a shop window, my guy.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Isn't he the cop that won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Thanks, random civilian, for giving me away.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
They should be far enough away.
Still a loser. Quack, 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 quack.
Ducks, thank you for the 16 months of tier 1, dude. Hope you're having a good day, man. Don't be looking after yourself. We should be far enough back. At this distance. Crossing the street. There he is. Soup Company, Lamau. Obviously isn't paying attention to this side of the road. It's gone down past the tobacconist. It's around the corner. Aoquewa Travel Company. He's going to Hawaii?
That's right, Mexico City.
Mexico City.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
He's a little sus.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Okay.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
What have you got?
My God.
Fabergé?
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case.
It's a Fabergé, it
Only got
would.
600 clams.
Oh my, he got rinsed. Dearest Beverly, with love and affection. Sure. Don't know what that said. Right. Let's use the car to get to that telephone, I guess. Oh.
11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Okay.
11K,
Oh.
11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Oh.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog
We'll do
shit.
9th Beat.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Well, one guy shouldn't have 2 women at the same time, unless you're in a polygamous relationship where everything is consensual. Not polygamous, polyamorous. There we go. He's liquidating all of his assets to run. But if you bought if you had a Fabergé cigarette case which was worth $10,000, why would you only take $600 for it? It's got to be something like that. He's not wanting a fair price. He's wanting to get rid and get money quick.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace, detective.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Alright. I forgot it's not, GTA, you gotta hold RT to run in this game. Keep running, Wallace.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Come on.
You're clear, go! Stay down. As soon as he pulls his head out, we'll step on it.
In the penis!
Stay in cover. You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Oh, I think I got his head. No, I didn't. My hat! Four corpses for something we shouldn't have been involved in. Could have been worse.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery.
Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years.
Right.
His partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie."
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Alright, we have a
Not
lead.
too badly yourself.
Alright, so the guy we're looking for is a strong man. Let's head back to the police station, talk to Bukowski.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working
Because
with
Americans can't grasp the W in Polish names as a V, not a W.
Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
So did Phelps just say that Willie could have killed LeBlanc? Because there's a possibility. Those were some traumatic injuries to the face and skull. Had to be strong to make those happen. God, this brass is like playing Halo Reach again.
Look where you're going.
Alright, here we are. Hollywood Police Station.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc. He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Use his name against him,
Sir, I
dickhead.
need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Right.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Fabergé gold cigarette case. Yes, it is.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
What else have we got? Black sapphire ring. Okay.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Both stolen from a Beverly Eavesdrum. Right. Has she got anything else on this list? Nothing yet. Pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Anything else that we missed? Silver pillbox.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Right. We have a whole contraband list of things that were stolen, and we have a location they were stolen from. Let's go have a look. Eavesdrum residence. Right, let's go.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes.
You say that.
You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Any of the vicinity officer needs assistance,
hopped-up model, a cat, and a circus freak.
Oh, audio overload. Oh, game Y.
Pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty.
Oh, that man is lucky to be alive.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
That man on the crosswalk is so lucky to be alive right now. Whew. That was close. I wonder what we're gonna find at the Eavestrom residence. Eavestrom, Evelyn, whatever it was, began with an E. Hey, Potato. Welcome to the stream.
Doing?
Alright. Let's see what else was taken, shall we? Nice digs.
Nice house.
Thanks.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Aye.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Roy was immediately going to jump in for a fifth of vodka.
Returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Doesn't take it on the rocks, man. Alright. List of stolen items.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
But we were quoted 10K, weren't we? Yeah, volunteer 10K.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Shut up, you old bitch. We were quoted 10K.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
You're also balding a bit, my love.
Daughter's
You may want some
boyfriend was
Rogaine.
quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Why is that? Burglary incident report.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
This woman is sus as fuck. But she's looking dead at me. I guess she's telling you the truth?
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs.
All
Eavestrom.
of your things.
The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh!
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring. on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
We
Yes, it
have...
is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh.
KTI reminds you of
To Arnett's apartment.
United States Army. Enlist now at your nearest U.S. Army recruiting
Oh, and we have an address already. Yucca Street. That's the other side of town, isn't it? Alright.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
But
And
it's
Randall was obviously his
true.
partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Roy may be out of pocket sometimes, but he's right at this case. Upcoming right. Thank you for pulling over. Well, I say upcoming right. It's the fucking... Seems like it's the other end of Narnia. Yeah, that lens flare, though. Fucking turning in when I was right here. Fucking this AI doesn't know how to drive. I should really rename this playthrough Dan John complains about driver AI for 8 episodes. Fucking hell. You think the roads will get quieter now? It's like nighttime, right? But no.
Turn right here.
Alright, right hand coming up. God damn it, mad. Fucking hell, he is the other end of Los Angeles.
Take the next right turn.
Then up here. Ah, there we go. Finally, it's on the left. We made it.
Come on, sister.
Woo!
Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Got an achievement. Hello, sir.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Nope.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a lift, not an elevator. Where's the lift? Nope, those are apartments. This ain't the lift. Is this the lift? There we go. In you get, you three. Apartment 30.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Just a little bit. What the fuck? Man down. Man fleeing.
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on, put your hands in the air.
Wrong way! Thank you, Cole.
Give it up, LAPD.
Whee!
Don't make me chase you.
Great. Tightrope walk. This is a chase and we're tightrope walking? Oh boy. Great.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
Right, okay.
You missing something, Henry?
Ooh. Thank you, Cole, finally. Train ticket. Mexico City.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Ooh, a watch.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Is that on the list?
A graduation present from my parents.
Why do I doubt that? Alright, sir. You are hopped up on Valium, and you are primed to spill the beans.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Well, that's completely not true. You had the Fabergé case.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
You had a stolen Fabergé cigarette case that you just sold for $600.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, and find out where and when, and then...
Man, the girl is fuming.
Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Okay, motive for the Randall murder.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out. That she was going to create a new gang.
No, he's lying. He's lying.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death.
Then
Why
why
would I need to run?
Why did you buy the train ticket then if you're innocent?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
Oh, honey, it is.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Yeah? Yeah, he is.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Well, that... Well, he's That's a different facial thing than doubt, but he's lied twice. Why wouldn't he lie again?
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Well, it's a good thing that we do.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about you.
Oh!
She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
He can make his own if he works in the fashion business and he's that adamant about it. Thanks, Taxi Man, for nearly fucking running over a police officer. Right, let's go speak with Dr. Stoneman then. See how he's connected in all of this.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine, where are we headed?
And that's a long-ass drive, so you can drive this time, boy.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over.
Right. I wonder how this all connects together. I mean, Henderson was fucking her. So, jealousy, maybe? But then Stoneman's alive, so it can't be a jealous killing. Alright, Stoneman, what have you got to say for yourself?
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
You fucked.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her?
Well, your smoking jacket was there.
And yet, I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
You're working for a crook, miss.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Who put the cuffs on him? There's no one behind it.
Didn't see that coming.
Well, he's fucking dead. Oh.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
She's just on the floor in grief, and we're like,
I need
hello?
an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Willie's apartment. We have a place.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Alright. Is this going to end with an arrest, like the homicide cases, or is this going to end with a killing, like all the other advice cases? I'm guessing another
really
killing.
Fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
Officer?
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're
Corner of Hollywood and Vine. Oh, it's right here. Okay. The Broadway, Hollywood.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
All right.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Well, I wonder why I can hear a harmonica.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Gold-plated snub nose. Okay. All right. Guess this is ending with a killing then.
Greetings!
Hello, Caramello. Welcome to the stream. Where'd he go? The fuck is he? Oh, he's over this way, I guess.
Have a Pepsi.
Bad time, Terrario. I'll get that to you after this after this chase.
Shut up, bitch!
Or I'll just shut up. No, if you look at the mini-map of Amawama, his little red dot has an up arrow, which means he's above you.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Fuck. 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 Fucking. Bro! Bro! Bro!
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
You didn't fuck the corpse now, did you?
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Hey, perfect case, apart from the damage. Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Alright, last case of advice. After a flashback. Yeet! Where did the Japanese get Tommy guns from?
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
And he just got blown the fuck up.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
He's fucking dead.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
So he had a friend blown up next to him and he gets promoted. Wow, okay. Manifest Destiny. Wow, okay.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Whatever kind of look you're going for.
Alright, 111 Club it is.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
Excuse me?
I got the jitters again.
Alright, come on, Roy. Hurry up. Oh.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a pure...
Yeah, this is the last Vice case, Terraria. Then we go to arson.
Thing like that.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identified.
Drifting! After this, we have 6 cases left. Hopefully we can do this case, do one of the arson cases, and then that'll leave us 5 for the next 2 streams.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Great.
Bukowski,
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Okay. Oh, Bukowski, thank you. Signs of a stroke. Oh.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Can I do anything in here? Is Phelps just looking? Gun, ammunition, and what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, $25,000. Three gunshots.
Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
4 gunshots, rather. 1 to the head, 1 to the heart, 1 to the side of each side. Nothing in the jacket. Nothing in the hand. Nope. Go to the other hand, please, Phelps. Thank you. Alright, just a corpse. Nothing special about him. Good morning, Kashari. You join us at the beginning of the final advice case. Crushed packet of cigarettes. Wait, hold up. He didn't immediately discount it. Okay.
Another day, another dollar.
Huge fight going on here.
So what's going on over there?
.111 club thing. Most of this is just going to be like flotsam or something. Because look at all the damage around here. Just so much.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Just balls. Yeah, he's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can see at least 11 bullet wounds there. Ha! Oh, you charged got an electric shock right down my thumb. That's not pleasant. Nice tie. Shame you're fucking dead. Morphine.
New source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
I'd wager new source. Nothing in the other pocket.
Never the same, are they?
Anything in the hand? No. Nothing in this hand either. More match cartons. What's this?
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Okay. I'm assuming these are just...
That click.
like a code or something. Oh.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Blue room ticket for the jazz
Follow up
club.
on the musician angle.
Syringe.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Okay. Nope, neither of those. Anything on the trumpet?
Find anything interesting?
Nothing on the trumpet. God, this place has been trashed. Valor Tobacco.
Army surplus again. Goldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Right. Oop.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Well, going off of modern day prices for cigarettes, what's it like, £10 or 12? And if they're dozens, yes, £10 a dozen. Yeah, 120 dozens. So that's what, $1,000, £1,000 per carton. Jesus, that's like a good number. Like what, like $100,000? Hey, Rune, how are you doing? M9. Ooh, hello.
These look brand new.
Bars.
They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
It's quite a lot of beds.
You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
That's 2 days in a row you've slept, Rune. I'm proud.
Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the
We got all the
details of
clues.
What exactly was lifted from that ship?
Yeah, not only there's 2 BARs, but there was 2 missing as well in a 5-gun rack.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Right. Shooting incident.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
No, she looked away instantly and her voice was shaky.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for
Isn't a
years.
BAR basically a
Eddie turns up,
full
buys the
auto
club, then we
M1
start getting
Grand?
visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Knowledge of McGoldrick.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Looking dead straight at us, not looking away, voice didn't waver. Truth.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Okay. Or should we follow up? You got anything to say, Bukowski? Nope. Okay.
If you're done, I gotta close this place up and notify staff.
I think we're
I
done.
don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Alright. Let's do blue room. We'll wait for the... Why would we need to go to the police station? Oh yeah, for the
How well did you know
serial
the
numbers and stuff.
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
Ah, the blue room.
What's the special with it?
Let's see what's going on here. There's practice going on.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus.
Yep, this is the 40s.
Street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Unterstundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Level-headed Cole Phelps strikes again.
Will you sit down?
Will you stop antagonizing my comrade?
You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Alright, Army surplus morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Raised eyebrow. I'm gonna doubt.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
So we're getting the answers from the guys on the stage and not Elsa. Sure.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Smirk. She looks like she badly needs to take a shit.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
He was
It
shit.
means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not
She's
my
in on
war.
it.
It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
What the fuck is Cole doing? We stayed there all day? What the fuck? Right, I'm guessing we're tailing her. Yep, tail Elsa Lichtman. This is a new car. Still the same white walls. Chat, I am undergoing torture right now. I can smell my mother baking Welsh cakes downstairs. And I want a Welsh cake. Yeah, the soundtrack for this game is fantastic, Rune. It's all on Spotify as well. I've not been using it for my stream opens because I've been feeling mixing up music genres recently, but... What are Welsh cakes? God, how do I explain a Welsh cake? Kind of like a fried... okay, they're fried, not baked, so I shouldn't have said baked in the first place.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
It's like fried... It's sort of like a dough. With raisins and sultanas in it. And they're really... and they're fried on a skillet. And they're tossed in sugar. And they're fucking gorgeous. I think a company in America, like a decade and a half ago, tried to sell Welsh cakes. Because I remember seeing a fucking really bad commercial for them. The guy was dressed like something that fell out of Lord of the Rings. But nothing beats a proper Welsh cake. They are fucking gorgeous. Rune, if they wouldn't perish on the journey over, I'd send you some. I'd get my mother to make some and send you some. You can also get them with jam in the middle instead of raisins. You can also get ones with chocolate chips. But the traditional Welsh cake is with raisins or sultanas. No, not a funnel cake. There's nothing like a funnel cake. Funnel cake is a batter. She inviting us to fuck? I've never had funnel cake. I've had churros, but never funnel cake. We're fucking Elsa, okay. If Cole can get the info that way.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Hi, Grimetry D.
Greetings!
Hey, Kraus. Oh, yeah, Welsh cakes are really simple to make. You make them in primary and high school. Like, it's a very simple batter.
We have some questions.
Or very simple dough.
How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey
You just fry them in, like, very shallow oil.
He has manners.
You fry them on, like, a cast iron skillet.
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy.
Hey, you're a funny
Haven't
guy.
I always said what a
Hey,
funny
Grim.
guy
Hey,
Roy
look, all the cavalry's
How much
showing
fun
up.
it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Do we need to shout in the middle of this fucking
Your
establishment?
brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
He looked away. Yeah, doubt.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made
You
a deal
can't
about
say that on
Just
Twitch
like-
anymore.
The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
What's the point of the bar below
We
the
believe
tie?
There's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Immediately looks away. Hard swallow. Yeah, doubt.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend
What
you
did
get
Kay
out of the
do,
life
Rune?
quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye.
Fucking
on the
it's the
sidewalk will
40s.
Never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Ooh.
What's going on?
That fucking rat
Aw, Rune.
About Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow.
Yeah, because police aren't corrupt at all.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Alright. To the squad room, I guess.
Harry,
those Vice boys.
You got a minute?
On the side?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompson.
Oh, we got the BARs.
Crate of Valor smoke.
We got the
Homicide
Valors.
just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Thank you.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my
LAPD copy.
mouthpiece tore straight
Well,
at me at the grand jury.
wonder what these are. Found the morphine?
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A.
I say we
Cigarettes?
find the goddamn evidence.
This is the crate we recovered.
I'm thinking
M1918. Oh, Browning. Okay.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
And then Thompson's.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Mouthpiece store
Some of
stripped
these
off
guys
in
are
the
from
grand
my old
jury.
unit.
He's got thrown out.
They must have
Now the
finally
DA
shipped
wants my
home.
head.
Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They're
Oh,
in every
shit.
car. Go!
So, there's a guy with an automatic shooting up a bus station, and we're just having a light jog to the cars. Sure.
I was door knocking all morning. I gotta make a car in the end.
Come on, Roy. Nope, not the police station. We're here. Come on, Roy. People are dying. There we go. The fuck was that? Oh god, that's why you don't look backwards.
Officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384
My phone
North
just
Bronson.
pinged.
Shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
Email! God damn it.
All units. Further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports.
Sorry, chat, I was checking my emails. Oh, for god, now something's pinged on my fucking Christ. Alright, we're good.
Building. All units approach with caution. 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other
We're going through this way, apparently.
identify.
Yep, that sounds like a BAR. Why is he shooting a bus of people? He's fucking dead. Oh, he's got to reload. He's got to reload soon. Can't shoot him from down here. Okay. Gotta find a way up there.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulances en route. Repeating, all units, officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
Could we not use automatic weapons?
LAPD, drop the...
Disarmed him. Hand cannons don't have that kind of range. There we go. Finally able to click the button. Alright, let's see what he's got. Drop the weapon! He's dead.
It's one of the BARs.
Yep. Yeah, it is. World's largest endless magazine. Alright. He looks fairly stoic for being dead. Nothing in that suit pocket. What's he got here? Alvaro Route 2117. Macambo Table 3. Hollywood and Sunset between 12 and 2. This guy was paid to do this. CL 234. No, I wanted to check the hands, but sure, okay.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
I think so, Bob.
My partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Alright. Racism against the Mexicans. Great.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
He's blink. Ooh, was that a look away? Was that a look away? I think it was. Fuck.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Well, he's fucking dead now, so...
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
That's a look away. But it's a different animation to the doubt. Alright, we'll say lie, because we can always back out. We'll see what... that was a definite look away then. We'll see what Phelps says in the cutscene.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
What can we say? Wouldn't be the morphine. Wouldn't be the pass. Could be the Valas. Could be the BARs. Doubt it would be the heist. His name's in the hit order.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
Oh, my hips. Ow.
Be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months.
Hey, we got an achievement. I don't know what
sure
for.
Glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Right.
Cool customer.
Oh.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Oh. Let's use the phone booth. See what we've got.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
Those of you who don't remember, Kelso
Apartment 4.
is one of the arseholes from the flashbacks.
Hollywood.
Thanks.
This ain't gonna be easy. I've already been streaming for over 2 hours, and it really doesn't feel like it. This game fucking flies. It's not like Red Dead where you've got those huge amounts of downtime in the middle. Kelso's apartment.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
Excuse me?
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Whee.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
No, I'm too close to my destination, dispatch. Sorry, I have to find someone else to help you. Oh, it's this place again. The hell was going on with the lighting in the... What the hell's going on with the lighting? There's an entire building getting lit up.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Alright. Be like that, Kelso. Okay. Army surplus morphine.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
That was a very quick look away. He's looking all... Yep, that's a doubt. That's a doubt.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
Have a Pepsi.
I said the drink Seraria. Oop, nearly...
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Looking straight at us. Yeah, looking straight at us. Truth.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Fucking phone. Looking straight at us. Not moving. Yep, truth.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
All right.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
But you were on the boat when it happened? He's not as straight-faced. Yeah, that's a doubt, I think.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit.
Greetings!
Did you seriously believe that
Welcome back,
dragging me down
Terraria.
here would get me to give up my own guys?
Hey, another intuition
Call
point.
yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Robert's Diner shooting.
How many more friends of yours are going to get plugged?
Alright. Where do we go? This way this time.
Open your eyes!
It's not my fault your car is the turning circle of a boat.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You
Do
don't.
you, though?
Jack will never give up his own men.
That's no way to drive.
I'll just do it. Come around and go through. Ah, here we go. You say shooting, I don't...
Just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
They're in the lime car. Let's go. God damn it. This isn't GTA. This isn't GTA. God fucking damn it. Oh, look at them. They're slowing down so we can catch up. Excuse me? That's a fucking hedgerow. Who put adamantium in a hedgerow?
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Get in close and steer him off the tar. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Or I can get close enough and pit the motherfucker. Oh, we just killed a man between us.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
Oh boy, it's a shootout.
Surrender now or I will
Alright, they're dead.
deadly force.
We're just using a burning car as cover. Nothing awful there. More BARs. Why? I didn't want to check the hands. Why did I check the hands? Ooh. Port Authority. It's a hit list. It's a hit list of where they'd find them. Alright.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst.
Oh shit, yeah.
All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Higgins, O'Driscoll, Connolly, Beckett. Fucking hell. So there's someone inside Advice letting this shit slip.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Do you have anything? LAPD Vice scandal could go all the way to the top. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised, Rune. I know someone else said that, someone else said that Roy was a bit sus. Mickey's meeting 9 p.m. at Newsview building. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Roy and he pins it on us. Nothing on you? Okay. Phelps, part of your team are going to die and you just take a light jog?
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
We'll go post office.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Because I saw that one of them was at the post office, so we'll do that one. Some things, either we break a case wide open and we get promoted, but I don't see how arson is a promotion from Advice. Oh god, I dropped a lot of frames then. Fuck, okay. That was odd. Great. Officer down. Multiple officers down. Headshot, bitch.
We're giving ground, move up. We gotta take the rest of them. Give me some goddamn cover.
Come on, show your head, show your head, show your head. Alright, we'll just bum rush this guy.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
4 pistol rounds to the chest. Okay. Well, fuck. Let's see what these guys have got. What's in the hand? He's still alive.
Tell Courtney.
Tell her what?
Bad luck. It was worth a try.
What was worth a try, though? God. Jesus. Beckett's confession. Okay. Okay, nothing... Nothing there, I guess? Just holding something in his hand. You're in the 1940s, so keep in mind fires tend not to be salvageable and can cost companies and towns the equivalent of millions today, why arson would be a promotion. Ah, right, okay. Hang on. Will the game let me search what was in that guy's hand? I'm guessing that was Beckett. Yeah, there was still a dingle. Here we go. Polar Bear, Lenny Finkelstein.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Alright. He did it. What have you got, officers? Nothing from you? Okay. Oh, he did. He dead. Like dead. Meeting with Colm and Sheldon, 1640 North Las Palmas. Right, okay. Alright. Doubt there's anything else. Let me just double check.
Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why do they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Alright, where should we go now? Eeny, meeny, macaracarera, dominaka, shiki, papa, lollipop, rom, pom, push. This one.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All things...
Oh, I was reading chat.
All things... Your buddies are in way over their heads.
Yeah, Sheldon, Sheldon was the guy that was sitting with Cohen, I believe, Obamuama. That's why you don't read chat when you're doing a driving game. Holy shit! Well, we found our Tommy guns.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
I can't follow a car that randomly changes its direction for no reason.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. It's no good. We need to get closer. Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
I'm trying to.
Off the road.
I'm trying to hit him off the road, but I think like 2 more hits should do it because the boot normally is like the penultimate thing to go.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
That man is lucky to be alive.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Look, Roy, I'm trying to, but this motherfucker's juking me like a bitch. Oh, that car just broke down.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Oh my god, he just fell. I don't know what you guys are referring to that for me to repeat. I said that I think that one of the guys was meeting, I think Sheldon was meeting with Cohen for lunch. And I repeatedly said I was reading chat because I crashed into a car. Right. What now? Oh. Eeny, meeny, macaraka, rare eye, dominaka, shiki papa, lollipop, rom pom push. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But it's from a TV show in the UK. Alright, I guess we'll go to the meeting place. I completely forgot I said Eeny Meeny Macaracka Rare Dominaka Shiki Papa Lollipop Rom Pom Push. Anybody who watched Dick and Dom at the Bungalow, you should know what that is. Very confused American noises. Yeah, Dick and Dom at the Bungalow is very much a mid-2000s UK thing.
Christ alive.
Alright, we made it.
There, light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Alright, this was a setup. Wanna show your face?
On the roof, Cole, nail him!
Oh boy.
You're covered, Phelps.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Keep moving, I'll cover you.
Shotguns.
Oh!
Ho, ho.
Find the cover.
Oh, driver. Okay, he's dead.
They're making a run for it after them.
Oof.
Stay in cover.
Can't hit him from this. Now I'm in trouble.
Alright. Nope. Come on, Cole. Shoot him in the head. Oh! Quite a number of headshot kills there.
An APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Right. Interviewed Sheldon.
A service of the American Century Broadcasting System.
No, okay, no, that's the...
With the siren on, Phelps.
Oh shit, our car's buggered. Alright, Grim, that's the Dick and Dom version. The one I say is Eeny Meeny Macaracka, Rarai Dominaka, Shiki Pop, Eeny Meeny Macaracka, Rarai Dominaka, Shiki Poppa, Lollipoppa, Rom Pom Push. Dicky Whopper Rom Pom stickers from the show. Alright, let's get back to the station. Let's interview Sheldon. Let's hopefully get a conviction. Multiple murders. Pushing drugs. This guy's going to go down for a long time if we get him. Although we're perfect for questions so far. Let's hope we stick perfect for now as well. And we've got time, so I'll start the first arson case. See how far that takes us.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
Oh.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Okay.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Can I ignore you some other time?
I read about him in the paper.
Scaneri says he'll sing, but
Here we go.
I guarantee he'll walk.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Oh.
He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge. You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
To the
Mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Yeah, because they're all fucking dead.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
We can, though. We've got the notebook. Yeah, meeting with Cohen and Sheldon. Note. Yeah, you're lying.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Because your name was on the fucking note.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth.
Truth.
Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
What other stuff do we have? We've got the heist, but that won't prove it. He was in the manifest, but you can't prove that he did it. Copy of the manifest. Tell Courtney bad luck it was worth a try. We'll try the confession.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett's confession.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What?
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Why are we suspended?
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
Oh.
He'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell?
Well, even Phelps is corrupt. Great. Thought we were a good guy. Although this is probably because he was fucking a German rather than fucking a woman. Another woman. Probably the German thing.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
He is the
Hey,
police.
Marie, can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them?
Why would you fuck that German bitch,
My
though?
father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
Yeah, he was, Bob.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
It's just, his pants are just out on the fucking lawn. You know, this would have a lot more... This would have a lot more impact if, you know, we had any sort of relationship. My game just crashed. My game just crashed. What? Oh, God. Where was the last checkpoint? Where was the last checkpoint? Oh, boy. But yes, that would have had a lot more impact if, you know, we had any sort of discussion with his wife in the past. And not, you know, seemingly out of the blue. Huh. Alright. I have a bad feeling about the checkpoint. I'm hoping the checkpoint is recent. The checkpoint tends to be after you've been teleported, so if anything, our checkpoint is right before the interview. If it is before the interview, I'll just redo the, I'll redo the interview, and then just skip all the answers. Like, I know there was a couple of cases ago, Roy said something about everyone having their vices, even Phelps. And then, obviously, Phelps spends a night with the German singer, and now this. It feels like a plot twist for plot twist's sake. And, you know, less of correct story progression. I say correct story progression. You guys know what I mean. Alright. Let me reset my graphic settings because the game auto loads in at 24 FPS. Because lol, it's a fucking film noir. Right. No, not cases. That'll take me to the replay menu. Resume. 9 minutes ago, so it's before the, it's before the interview. Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
It's him. The cop.
You're in interview too, Phelps.
Sheldon.
So it was notebook, then confession, I think.
This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Don't think he actually slept with her. I think it's a setup.
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship
But
with Sheldon, sir?
he was like,
mentor. Mr. Sheldon is.
He didn't say that he didn't.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war.
I don't know. It could just be weird writing.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll
I can't skip.
about their involvement, but that's difficult considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Yeah, so probably, yeah, so Baba Moama, the chief said his wife had stuff.
Something like this. You either give it up or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
So I think that Roy must have taken photos.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Let's hope for no crash this time, chat. Fingers crossed.
Cohen is hitting our old. He believes we have the morphine.
Yeah, it's
I
Roy.
told him that we don't have it, and that's the truth, isn't it, Doc?
Compromising could, compromising could just be entering the building.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
And people could be putting 2 and 2 together and get 16.
So
but...
you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
And this one
I
was
don't know why you're
confession.
trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Boop.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard
Alright,
shot,
let's
but those
hope that we
guys
don't
deserve
crash.
more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him.
Can't skip it, unfortunately, so you have to watch the cutscene again.
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
That doctor shouldn't have as Western a voice as he does. Oh, we can skip these cutscenes. I'll just skip this next one because it led to the crash. Alright, we're good, we're good. Because it was just going to be him walking back to his car and driving off anyway. Alright, let's see what the aftermath is. Oh, he's gone back. Dick between his legs. Well, to be honest, where else would it be? Probably his pocket, if I'm guessing. Still nothing said between them. Still nothing else. Despite mob wars and an unsolved robbery, one story will dominate the newsprint. Your actions have earned you a demotion. Wilshire Police Station, Division 7, Arson Desk. Okay. The Gas Man. What's going on here then? It's a nice new suit.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs.
Hey, it's Rusty, but not Irish.
Like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
Yeah, they got burned down.
Take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
Right.
Get out!
Our new captain is a bit of a dick. Where are we on the map? Well, Wilshire. I think that's southwest. Okay, no. We're between Hollywood and Central. So we're in, like, this area over here. We're in this, like, sort of region. Steffen's house fire, Sawyer house fire. Oh, no, that way.
Drink. I got the jitters again.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
5 years? Please.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walk.
That's not like the other police places where the exit is clearly, like, obvious. Let's do Steffen's house fire.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
Well, guess,
This is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking.
That guy's got a proper fucking L.A.Noire narrator's voice. Like, it's proper. Oh my goodness. Crispy!
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
I'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Doubt there's gonna be much of, like, evidence. I'm just gonna talk to the guy, I think.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's a
Catalina
formality,
Island.
but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Gulliver's Travel Agency. Okay.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Looking straight at us, no looking away. Truth.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
He looked away. He's not looking it straight in the eye. He's had a couple of movements, but I'm going to use an intuition. Yeah, doubt.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Alright, let's see if there's anything around here. In the fucking charred wreckage.
I'm at a loss. You seen the water heater? Only so many places to start with a fire like this.
Check the water heater. Insta-heat. Again.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Right. It's always insta-heat. It's always fucking insta-heat. Alright. Let's go to the other house fire. See if there's anything in,
Have there been any other house fires?
Connecting them.
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
I'm gonna call that call box as
You heard
well.
of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, let's call this thing in, because the game always wants you to call stuff in.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Well, at least she's so kind to us.
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
The heck?
Alright, let's go to the other house fire. See if these are related or if they're just... I mean, let's be fair. Video game, they're going to be related, but... Let's see how they're related.
Ambulance shooting. Any central unit identified.
Lots of new developments. Looks like this entire area is being remade. I was half expecting the dispatcher to be like more coarse with us, Grim, rather than just the regular how can I help detective. Like in Destiny, if you did the Vanguard's way of doing the 2-part mission with the Vanguard and Drifter, Drifter calls you a snitch, even still. Man, I wish they followed up on that. That was a cool time. Nice hat.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
I was gonna say, why is it all sloshy, the footprints, but fire? Carruthers?
You gonna stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Alright, anything on the bodies?
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Act of God? Act of God? Ah, look out yourself, Terraria. Where's that water heater? Nothing in the doghouse. Football. There's gonna be nothing in the shed. Well, that's a well-built shed. Oh, there it is. Coal? What's this? It's a Heat Model 70.
Biggs, is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Trying to be discreet.
You can still catch him.
Trying to be discreet, and then Phelps is like, book it! Time's a hard pass, right? We'll see how far we can get in this case. See where the autosave will put us.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there.
Put on the jets! Put on the jets! Come on, Phelps. Oh, the jets. The jets are lacking fuel. The afterburners haven't spooled up. Come on, Phelps.
A family died in that fire. We need to ask some questions.
Come on, Phelps. Where's the burners? We're lacking fuel. Oh!
You lousy piece of shit. How dare...
Oh, caught me right in the jaw. That hits him? Okay. Not the punches, but the light tap against the wooden decking.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Alright. Driftlama. Anything else? Nope. Okay.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your lead,
That
come
guy
see me at the
is...
fire station.
That guy is...
Will do, Lynch.
deranged.
Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Right.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
there's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Right. You know what?
It's gotta be worth checking out the agent that issued those tickets.
Alright, let's do travel agency. You know, I enjoyed having a partner that worked with us and didn't butt heads with us at every given chance. I miss it already. It's been 20 minutes. Oops. Like, I get that, you know, police detectives are meant to be hardened, burly men who don't, you know, do, you know, easy shit. Or are supposed to be, you know, inept. But, come on, having 3 of the 4... Okay, having Rusty and this guy be unlikable arsewipes, and then have Roy, who is a dick, and the only good partner you have be Bukowski. Oops. The only good partner you have be Bukowski for like 4 missions is an interesting choice. Let's just put it that way. But, hey, not everyone in life is likable. Gulliver's Travel Agency, 9:56 a.m. God, imagine if an airplane had seats that wide nowadays.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Alright. Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
Catalina Island. And then Sawyer. Another Catalina Island group.
The Sawyer family. Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of L.A.
This is going to be a... If they... Hold up. So, they run the promotions with Gulliver's Travel. All of these houses are in areas that are getting redevelopment. So what they do is they send the family away, burn the house down, so they have no choice but to move away and they get the plot of land.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Nah, I don't buy that for a second, sir.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Well done, Cunningham. Thank you for being a good Samaritan. Right. Suburban redevelopment.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Also, I think, like I said earlier, that Herschel has a very good voice for film noir narrating. I think he actually, like, the same VA was the narrator for the tutorial cases. It sounds familiar, at least, anyway. Right, I don't know how much longer we'll go, because I know these cases can quickly go long. And the only time you ever get a autosave is if you let your partner drive. So after this bit, I think we'll let our partner drive. But today's been productive on the final part of the stories now with Arson. Should be able to finish the game over the next couple of streams, lead us right into our month of variety.
Brother!
Well, I'm an idiot. How do you say it? The preliminary schedule of which is in the Discord. Matt put it in there yesterday. But more up-to-date schedules will be coming out every Monday, like they have been for the last couple of months or so.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Mac?
Thanks for your help.
Mac?
Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what?
There's got to be
If you
something.
think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Nope. Nope, nothing. Okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So where do you want to go?
Nope, I pressed B. I didn't want to press B.
Says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
All right.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Quick Google says Biggs is the narrator for the openers. Ah, thought he was. The voice did sound familiar. You can play this game completely in black and white, and play the 24 FPS for the complete film noir aesthetic, but
We came as soon as we could.
if I wanted to watch a film noir, I'd watch a film noir. I'm gonna play a game.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
It's the water heater.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
Okay.
I have a
Service
theory.
within 3
A
days.
theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Right. So, balloon represents the gas in the room.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Yep. Then you'd have... Nope, that goes there. Then you said the Bunsen burner represents the pilot light. And then the regulator valve goes in the middle.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
It's like being in high school.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Okay. Because we have a drive, I'll give this one a Biggs, and then we'll end for the day. Because apparently the only way of getting autosaves in this game is getting...
Where to?
Getting driven there.
Hey, buddy. You dropped something? See him? Saw his picture in the paper. That case with the lady who looked like the Dahlia.
The next fire. You should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires.
Oh, but we've done quite a bit today. Finished advice, gotten into arson. We just got 5.5 cases to go. Actually, what I'm going to do is check where the autosave is. Oh, there's the save. So what I'm going to do is quickly quit. Time is currently 17:44. That means the autosave should have been 17:43 or 17:44. Resume. 17:43. Yep. Alright. That's the autosave for tomorrow. Chat, thank you so much for being with me today. A lot of fun. Thank you for the resubs as well. Exactly a month today. Exactly a month today will be the first full day Purple spends with me. So you've got a month of streams left. Look, cherish them while they're here. Let's switch it over. I think, according to my phone, Chromar's streaming. So let's have a look. See, You're probably streaming V-Rising again. I know he's having a lot of fun with that. I know a lot of people are having fun with V-Rising. Yeah, it looks like he's playing V-Rising. So, let's go say hi to Chromar. We now have a permanent raid message. And I actually get to use it. Oh, thank you, Matt. I meant to move that over to Scanlan Droid last night, but I forgot to. Right. That's our new raid message. Majima Construction Assemble. I post it first, and then you guys follow me in. Chat, I will see y'all tomorrow for some more L.A.Noire shenanigans, looking into the house fires and shit. Not long left in the game. I love you all. Look after yourselves and look after each other. I'll see you around on Discord. I'll chat to you guys later. I love you all. Let's go spread our love to Chromar. Take care, guys.